Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I just want to be sure because two teams managed to have the P5 and then just a small representation of the audio. I want to know that everybody has something. Um, so could you guys, how can we do this? Can you, the team from Diana and the team from Mowgli, right? Are the ones that has something working?
Uh, it was working, but we erased what you told us to do, and we
Uh-huh.
implement another example, but it's not working with the parameters from the song, but it's working.
Okay, I just want, and then I don't know. Diana's team, can you please share the screen and show just a little bit about the logic that you guys that we are trying to implement, please?
Just to share. So here is our code.
Can everybody see the code?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Do you want to explain?
Yes, please.
Okay, first we just need to link the P5. So we put the link right here, and then we just working with that. Where is my, where, here it is. Make the setup, the canvas. We were looking for a color, and then we create here the.
Sorry. Could you back a little bit? Is this being recorded? Yes. Could you back again to what we did in the index?
Okay, we just link the P5. So we just copy this link right here in the index, in the head. And then we just go to the
That's in
screen.
order to have the library linked to your program, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And then just create the setup and the throw function.
They were already created in the example that we submit, but it was empty, right?
Yeah, they were
Okay.
they were empty. And we create the canvas. There is here I will show you this one, the gray one, the canvas, and the a variable that it's the color, and some other things to make it static, and some variables for the size ellipse, and the color. No, we just put the background in gray. If to make it work, we just need to tell the program when the audio data is working, then do this.
Okay, so sorry for the interruption. In that particular team, you decide that you have a function called polygon. You decided. That doesn't mean that you need to have it. But the important thing there is that you are using the information from the audio data, which is in line 52, okay? You are getting the audio data mode, but that variable will have nothing until you load a song. That's why you have everything wrap up between line 48 and 57. You have the if audio data, which means if the audio data has nothing, then do nothing. Once that I get a song, then I have information in that variable. Therefore, I can use that information, right?
Yes.
So keep going, just keep going.
And we choose the mode of the song. So instead of having the field static, just we will pick the number of the mode and multiply it by 255. And this is what we are going to have. We are just looking for a song, and we have a ball in white because it's minor, major?
No, major. In
Major.
that particular case, because the song is in major, you are using the major in order to paint the shapes, right?
Just this circle. And if we, now they are black because now
Okay.
they might
They
not.
are black because the mode is different. So
Yeah.
what I want you, all of the teams to do, okay, now that was team number what?
One.
Number one, team number one. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So thank you very much, team number one. Team number two. Charlie, Diego, Jared, Jorge, Victor, can you show us something?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. We run out of time, but we do manage to add the. Are you watching my screen?
Yes.
Oh, we do manage to add the visual animation. That is this one. Wait a second. I just messed up with something. No. There is. So we wanted to connect like the tempo of the searched song with the movement of these like circles. Right now it is
Oh no,
connected
no, no,
to
no, no, no. Yeah, I know that, but we are not working on right now with the audio signal. So all the stuff that you have with the audio context for now, just for now, we don't want it. It would be better if you base the exercise in the code that I submitted, right? Which has nothing related with the audio for now. Okay, but just be careful, because what I want you to do is yes, visualization with the metadata of the audio, not with the audio signal itself. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So be careful. I mean, yeah, I know that you're doing something which is actually a little bit more complex, but for now, I just want you to use the audio data dot danceability dot instrumental dot mode dot key dot all of that in order
Yeah,
to do
we
something.
were just about to implement that.
Mhm.
Putting, for example, this is the, well, some variable of the movement instead of, for example, mouse X or mouse Y, like, I don't know, audio data dot tempo,
I see.
in order to have like these circles moving
Yes.
at the rhythm
Tempo.
of the song,
Okay.
not at the movement of the mouse.
Sounds pretty
But
good.
we were about to do that, but the time ran out.
It's okay. It's okay. Just be careful to use the audio data information only once that you already have it. So
Okay.
don't forget about the if audio data whatever, then
Yeah, so it will start like moving once the song is paused, right?
well, if what you are changing is the speed, then the speed will be 0 until you load the piece. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Good. Team number 3.
Fer, could you share it?
Yes. Actually, we we tried to do something, but we didn't finish yet.
It's okay.
We were trying to create like a pie chart where you can have all this information in every
Pie.
the slice of the pie. And well, we were out of time, and we can assign like every one of these ones to every part of the pie.
Okay, so the first pi is for acousticness, The other pie is for the other portion of the pie is for danceability, and the other one is for duration, and the next one is
Yes.
for energy. Sounds
That's the
good.
idea.
Okay, now how can we know? Because one thing that could be important is that you can see if it's 0.5, maybe it's gray or something like that, right? Are you gonna map to color?
No, we want to print the information, only print it.
Ah, only
Multiply.
printed. Ah, that's kind of boring. Maybe you should use the information to do something with the graphics.
Okay.
No?
Maybe
But
we don't have that.
we
We
can
don't
make
have
it.
that level.
Okay, that's good. No, but that's good. So again, be careful with not trying to use audio data if hasn't been loaded, right?
Yes, yeah. The Diana's examples help.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want, and I think it's been
If-
recorded. Okay, sounds good. Now let's go to room number 5. No, room number 4. Thank you, Fernanda, and team, Fernanda's team. Room number 4, Andrea, Gustavo, Mowgli, Pablo, and Rodrigo.
Wait, give me a second, please.
Yes.
Are you watching my screen, Professor?
Yes, we can see it.
So here's the code. We have here the function setup and the function draw.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the web page. We found this example that when you drag the mouse over the canvas,
Mm-hmm.
you draw different types of colors, but we weren't able to implement the information from the sound to the code.
Could you go back to your code?
Yes.
Instead of using the mouse, which is nice in order to make a game, but for now we don't want we want information to be based on the music, not on the mouse. So again, after line 47, just to play safe, after line 37, type if audio data, and then open brackets after the parentheses. No, the curly brackets, sorry.
Okay, give me a second. Yes.
And close that, remove the last curly brackets, the closing curly brackets, and add it after line 54. No, 55.
Here on 66?
55, after 55. Well, it doesn't matter because it's going to be treated as just add a new curly bracket at the end. In a new line, probably. And then type format the file so we can have a notion about what part is being. No. There is a button at the top called format this file.
Oh, okay.
And then now it's fancy. Okay. Now, the only thing that I want you guys to do is something with the audio data. For example, instead of the rectangle bar height, can you go to the fourth parameter in your line 53?
Okay.
Instead of having the height, right? Type audio data.
And something like
Dot key
key
times 10. It's just an example, okay?
Okay.
Now run this code.
Okay, let's look for. Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
No, but we have to remove the mouse thing. Can you go back to your code and remove the field mouse X? Remove line 50. Remove. Or actually, just type instead of field with that parameters. Oh, can you remove line 49 and 50?
49 and 50. This one?
Yes, these two. Well, I mean, I'm breaking your code because
Yes.
sorry. Remove those two lines
Okay.
And then remove also, remove line 50. Oh, I am removing everything, sorry. And remove line 53 and 52 and 53.
52 and 53, the
Yes.
bracket.
52 and 50, yes, because we remove one if.
Okay.
52 and 53, okay?
53.
Change field.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Remove the 3 parameters of mouse X high and height. That's 3, the 50. And in there, just type, for example, audio data danceability.
Loudness.
Loudness, yeah. Well, loudness, I don't remember if it's between 0 and 1. No, remove the one that you're typing.
Okay.
And because that's between 0 and 1, multiply that times 255. I mean, this is just, and then type, we are missing one bracket at the end of 50, yes, line 52, or add a closing curly bracket in line 52. Again, format this file just to be sure that everything is proper. And run this code.
Pésame mucho, okay.
Yeah. Wow. Bar X, could you go to line 50 of your code?
Okay, here it is.
Oh, that bar X and bar Y, just remove that and put a fixed number. For example, 20. And in the other one, you can type also 20. Probably it's black. Can you go back to your code? And then in the draw, after line 47, type background. So you can there type background 255. Oh, be careful because you're changing the color mode. 255.
Background 255?
Yes.
Okay.
Which in parentheses, because it's not, it's gonna.
The 255 like this?
Yes, because it should be a function. It's the function.
Okay.
And well, there. Okay, now the height of that rectangle is based on the mode, on the tonality. The height is based on the key. Okay. Oh, loudness is in dB, so you have to do something with that negative value. But for now, it's okay. Okay. I just want to have you something that you can start to work with because I have 8 minutes. So let me go to room number 5. Room number 5. Mariel, Pedro, René.
Sorry, teacher, we weren't able to do anything.
Anything at all?
No, anything at all.
You should
I have to rewatch the entire class too.
Pardon me?
I think I have to rewatch the entire class to understand.
Okay. Next time, please send me a message when we are breaking teams, and then you ask for help. Okay.
Sure.
Don't let all the time to pass. Now, I want to show you something in order to finish the class because I want you to do as an assignment something like this. So I'm sharing my screen, and then I want you to show you. I want to show you this. So give me an example. Give me an example. I'm opening this thing, and then I'm opening this. This woman is a woman that does, okay, Martin Wattenberg. Okay. Martin Wattenberg, for example, is a person that works on, I don't know where this, he now works at Google. And he had a very nice project, which is called The Shape of Songs, okay? This was a small visualization of 20 years ago, okay? And he created a piece of code where he is doing, look, organizations of different musical structures. Okay, you see what I'm doing? Yes. Can you see?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this is a complicated explanation about this is a code. This is a small example that is explaining how was he creating those relations. For example, this is a minuet in Bach and is searching for similarities, and according to the similarities are creating these arcs. We are not trying to do that right now because that is kind of complex, but you can use this just as an inspiration about how you can use some information, right, in order to get a knowledge. Now, if we go again to the Spotify API, okay, and we go to the developers, and we go to, where was it? Audio analysis. I think it was this one, okay? And if we go here to the web examples, okay, showcase, okay, and we go to some of these visualizations, there are some like, actually like this one, okay, like this one, that has some representation about the styles and music. Okay, I don't know if it's going to work or not. Probably it's not going to work because this is kind of old from 2014, but I want you to see these graphics. Okay. So what I want you to do by teams for next class, is to think, how can you do a fancy representation with the information that you do have? For example, you can decide that you have a rectangle, okay, which is the duration of the piece, okay? So you have your canvas. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
And then probably you have here like something that says 10 minutes. So it turns out that this piece, so you can know, okay, the duration of this piece. The duration of this piece is 7 minutes, because if this is 10 minutes, then this is 7 minutes. Maybe the height, okay, is the loudness, okay, loudness. Maybe the color is the tonality, okay. Maybe the color of the shape that is here is the mouth. The stroke is the mouth, okay. So the rectangle, the color of the rectangle is the tonality, the stroke is the mouth, the length is the duration, the height is the loudness, and then you should think, for example, danceability. Maybe danceability is something like the background of this is the danceability, okay, how danceability or whatever. I'm just saying a very quick example. But what I want you guys is to think, how can you visualize that information? How can you make something that when you see it, you say, oh, I understand the quality of this music. If it has voiciness, do you remember that there is also something called voiciness? Maybe if it has voiciness, you could add something, another rectangle here, right? Voiciness, for example. Or you can go through something more simple or more traditional, like the one that you were doing with the pie. But instead of having a pie, you do a real bars, right? So you do bars for the different elements, right? You do bars for the different elements that you do have, for example. Or you could do, I want you to think a graphical structure that you want to represent the sound, okay? You understand what it's intended to be done? This assignment,
Just thinking about it, not do it, right?
you have to do it for next class.
Okay.
Okay, as an assignment, I want you guys to do this by teams and upload the sketch. One thing that is important, last class that you have a group assignment, some of you did something by random and some of you work alone and some of you did very crazy things. So this particular assignment, be careful because you have to work with the team that you have, okay? And you have to upload the sketch that you do have, okay? Which means that I have to be careful with the groups that I have here. Okay. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Let me just save this. Okay, that's it. And that's it. So basically, I think it's straightforward. We did improvements today. Sorry for the half an hour that we spent trying to search what was going on with the library. I do apologize for that half an hour. I owe you half an hour of your lives. But could be nice. What I want you to think, I don't see you guys for some reason. Is everything okay with the Zoom? Is everything okay with Zoom? Because I don't see you. Okay, it was in another window. So this is the beginning of 3 classes that will end up in something more sophisticated in terms of the connection with the Spotify. Why? Because the next step will be the following. Each song can be analyzed by bars and by chords of the bars. Once that you have a song, you can also say, now please give me information by bar and the chords that are on each one of the different parts. And you can do very nice things with that. The other thing that we will be working with is similarity. Once that we get Cielo Rojo, please give me a similar song to Cielo Rojo. And then we can start to concatenate all of that materials. Okay, so ready for work on that for next class. But for now, it's just an introduction about the API and how you can connect to the things that you already know. If you have questions or you need individual sessions, just drop me an email or send me a WhatsApp and we arrange a meeting time for that. Does that make sense? Yes? Everything good?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. The class is being
Yes,
recorded
teacher.
and you can go always, you can go back and check what is going on there. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you then.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Goodbye,
teacher.
teacher.
See you. Bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Profe, le iba a preguntar si podíamos, bueno, creo que sigue grabando, si podía quedar la asesoría de una vez, o sea, hoy para tenerlo anotado y eso.
Sí, claro. ¿Cuándo puedes?
Me acuerdo que nos había dicho que el lunes podía, entonces.
A mí me queda muy bien los lunes en la mañana.
Sí, perfecto. ¿A las 10 le queda?
Sí, a las 10.
Va.
Listo, ya está. Sí, ya
Va,
estamos.
perfecto.
Ok.
Gracias,
Sí,
profe.
David, sale.
Descanse, nos vemos.
Bye.